Hello there, welcome to an episode of Planetary Annihilation Titans with me, Dan. This is a 1v1 ranked Starcast with Eggplants, who is Broom, I believe, and Uck, who I have no idea who that is. I think they may be Platinum. Hopefully. They could be Star as well. Yeah. Excuse me. So we've got Uck starting bots, going into metal power, air power, bots, metal. And then on this side we've got Broom, who's just started bots. Whoa, that's quite a queue. So we've got bots, air straight away, a ton of power, another bots, more power, vehicles and air, plus a storage in the queue. Which is, I've never seen anyone put storage straight in the queue, but I'm guessing he's confident enough that he's going to be flooding metal by that point, so that's a really good shout, I guess. And we can see there's always a delay at the beginning where people get their units up on board. So we've got a Vision, Firefly Scout for Broom coming up, and we'll see what he sees. So Uck is getting a proxy base over here. Broom has scouted this already and can see that he's there and is bringing in as a fighter on behind. A single doc's going out the front, which is interesting. It's interesting. I can't select anything all of a sudden, which is weird. Oh, we've got two boom bots. There we go. So it's working now. Two boom bots. I can't select Brooms, which is very weird. Why I can only select Ucks there, I do not know. We got Uck's getting two boom bots out, but they might get shot down by Docs. Yeah, one. This Docs is going to try and get him up, close in on him as well. We've got Docs is going out here, and that's a bit of a risk because for Uck or UCK, he's switched to getting a laser out straight away because he must have seen there's boom bots on the way. Quickly get that up and then get behind it. Broom's going in for the mechs instead, which is and then he's also expanding out here. So they're equal at the moment. Broom's got more power though. But he's sort of just pushing power more, whereas UCK is currently not doing anything with his commander. He's obviously preoccupied over here. What happened to his queue? I do not know. Oh, there we go. We've got some air going up now. Second air and two more power straight after. Bots going up, and I suspect he'll get this metal. Broom's on the upper hand with metal again. And he's actually pushing this way through this crater here. Getting a bot factory on the way. And I guess he'll push forwards more as well. And then we've got him spamming out T1 Doxes. We've got Doxes here. We've got Broom taking out any air that he might have. Broom's only going fighters, interestingly. I don't know why I can't click his units. How weird. Can I do that? No. Very odd. Interestingly, Uck's units are on the other side of his base to this area. All these Broom's docks is coming in this side. These could cause a bit of an issue, although Broom has Uck's identified that and is moving his commander over to get this metal point and take out all those docks at the same time. He has a bomber coming in, but there is a anti-air in there. Oh, it took it out anyway. Broom's doing it there. We're getting lots of units in and lots of proxies going up. I haven't seen T2 yet. We're not quite at T2 level. But he is keeping his resources afloat and significantly ahead on metal now. A bit of anti-air because he's identified that UCK has bombers going around, radar, and is also putting down this proxy over here. That could be UCK though, however. Is that, oh no, it's Broom. Okay. So UCK has this big following now with these fabricators. The only thing I've noticed this when playing, this is just something that you have to be very careful with. These units will follow the fabricators, but if something comes from this direction, the fabricators are in a line of sight. So, like, they're really tricky. You have to sort of keep an eye on them just in case there's anyone in front. Because if some doxers come in, they're just taking out the fabricators first. So that's a bit silly, really. Broom has this almost locked down, and he's moved to here as well. Is there a laser? So there's a double laser turret in the middle with a wall in front. UCK's bringing in a single dox. Probably on the hunt for a fabricator, or he's just going random, or he's pushing his commander in to get this metal, which is quite an interesting tactic because it means that he's protected the metal spots a lot more than having some units. Broom's pushing through, and he's not identified that the commander's no longer in a base, so he's now pushing into his base and trying to make a bit of a mess of it. Whether he'll take out much with this little group of docs, I'm not sure. He managed to damage his power, but that was it. We've got a fairly high... so Broom has 11 factories to 7. And has a hell of a lot more units too. So Broom is certainly on the upper hand in this game. This commander has stopped. Some factories would probably go a long way, putting those down there. He's UCK is trying to defend against. Oh, this might get very lucky against Broom's. Oh no! It's hitting the metal. Get the fabricator. Aha! He's seen it. Bombers coming in. I don't think Broom's seen that. That's taken all of those out. And down he goes. Oh, right in the head. But Broom did manage to get these fabrication up. And he's going to bring in his air to deal with that bomber. Now getting some factories coming up here. And some power. Because we have an economy wobble. Apologies, I haven't got any mods on at the moment for army, stats and all that kind of thing. The game had an update recently and broke half of them, so I've just disabled everything for now. So this is vanilla. Broom is reclaiming this middle section. What are his fabricators doing? They're going to this metal spot. It looks like he's done a planet-wide metal grab. This here, so they're both okay for metal and energy. Broom has a significant lead. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going into T2 at this. Yeah, there we go. Before I got there, T2. That won't take long to go up. And then when he sends some slammers into this commander's in trouble. Broom's getting a lot of vehicle factories over here, and I don't know if he's seen this base. He can see it on radar, but I don't think he can see the fact that there's the commander over there. Although he did see it go over there, so he'll see it in a second, that's for sure. He's starting to peck away, is UCK, at Broom's metal spots, but they are locked down by lasers. Although lasers in dips can cause a bit of issues because, as you can see here, that laser is doing nothing because it's hitting the ground. It will get them now, but there's certain points in the topography of the land that means that that's not going to happen. Send some tanks in, can take out all this metal. Let's bring this view back on. Looks like he's made some artillery to take out this area, but Broom will be getting out some missiles, Blue Hawks, which is interesting. Blue Hawk Slammer. I wonder if he's got any T2 fabricator. Will probably come up soon. Getting some slammers out. They don't take very long to build, slammers, so they're a very powerful unit for how quick they've built. This is quite interesting. I'm intrigued by this this gaggle of units plus commander here. Oh, the fabricators are running to push in with a laser. Interesting tactic there. A bit of defense, but I need to stay on top of it. Obviously Broom is starting to hassle his economy and has almost twice the economy now, on metal at least. But hopefully these sparks will do some good damage against these tanks. Sparks are pretty good at splash damage. But we have some T2 units in here with brooms here, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is the end of the game, quite frankly, looking how much we've got left, because there's T2 units in here and the commander is a sitting duck, quite frankly. So once those T2 units take out missiles and artillery, hopefully Broom can stop this from coming. Yeah, I think this is the game over at this point for UCK's commander. He's got T2 units. Look at the health going down rapidly, and that's game over. Okay, so that was interesting. Pushing commander out sometimes works, but I guess you have to have the reinforcements around it. Yeah, good game, interesting. Hopefully you liked that cast. If you've got any really interesting games that you'd like me to have a look at, please send them through. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you all later. Bye!